Warmest of welcomes back to the 15 grand house that's being renovated. ... in rural France. And you're watching Dave. He's on the ground. No, he's not on the ground floor, you psychopath, Ryan. He's on the first floor in the ensuite, the future ensuite bathroom, currently putting the second layer of insulation in. Doing a fantastic job. And today I want to talk to you about many things, okay? Hope you're well. Stay tuned because this is going to be a wild one, okay? Yesterday I was on the telephone conversing with someone, and once again in my life I have been lied to. I have been fed a tall tale. I have been told a fib. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, I'm currently in the process of attempting to obtain a visa so that my wife and I can venture to rural France. And unfortunately, there's been a little bit of a hiccup, but that's okay, it's okay. I'm just telling you about the hiccup that's slightly annoying, but it's not a game changer, so don't worry. In order to obtain said visa, we need to make a visa application. And in order to make said application, there's a number of documents that are required. And in order to acquire these documents, there are processes to go through just to reach the stage to obtain to be able to apply for the visa, is what I'm trying to say. And one of those documents is a very important document that has been filled in. And subsequently sent to me by a very kind relative of mine, because it needed to be stamped by the necessary authority in person, in the flesh, and the original had to be sent. So the original had been sent by special courier with a 3-day delivery window. Well, we are now on day number 9. And guess what? There is no sign of said document. The piece of paper remains perilously missing. Well, it's not missing. It's just not with me. And well, no, technically it is missing because the number that they gave me to find it just doesn't even come up. And so I was on the phone yesterday. I was asking them, when am I going to receive this piece of paper? It's so important for the process. And they said tomorrow, which is today. And I've been standing precariously by the post box from a piece of paper. Pepper. And the piece of paper is nowhere to be found. It wasn't placed in the post box. So what I'm trying to say is tomorrow's day 10. We paid for 3-day delivery. We paid almost 80 United States dollars for this piece of paper to be sent. So it's very frustrating because it's a lot of money and it's going to be day 10. And what that does is it pushes back the whole application process. And that's quite worrying to me, because why is it worrying to me? I've already bought the bloody tickets to come back to France. And if we don't get the visa in time, then we can never return to the promised land. Okay, that's enough venting. That's like 4 minutes of solid venting about a piece of paper. So, yeah. That's what's happened today. Very frustrating. And once I get this piece of paper, by the way, I don't just simply pass on the piece of paper. I need to actually physically take this piece of paper to another city. I need to jump on a plane, an airplane with the piece of paper, and take it somewhere else, which is more money for airline tickets and a hotel and this and that and fees. So yeah, quite frustrating, I'll be honest. Can you tell? Can you tell? With that being said, alright, that's it. I've been lied to. Yesterday I was lied to on the phone. That's okay. It's all good. It's all love. It's part of the process. You got to respect the process in this world, okay? Have faith, O ye of little faith. as Dave continues. I haven't even been looking at the screen. I was so engrossed in telling you the story. So he's in another room now. First floor, second floor, I don't even know. But it's one of the bedrooms. He's doing a fantastic job. It's the second floor bedroom, I can tell by the staircase. Doing great with the insulation. And yes, only one layer of insulation is going on that wall because it's an internal wall. The electrics are looking glorious. Let's answer a couple of comments. Actually, more than a couple. Let's answer a few comments so that I can cool off. Alright? But don't worry. I'm on a mission to get back to France. Rural France, in fact. Next month. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'll never give up. Comment number 1. We are curious what led you to believe that someone copied your video title, changing just one character. We routinely see compressed renovation videos on YouTube titled similarly with various time frames. Otherwise, we can't wait to see you back in the job, getting your hands dirty. The project will finish without you doing squat, and that would be shameful. Shameful to whom? Shameful to whom? Would it bring shame to my name? Or would it bring shame to rural France itself for not allowing this young buck back in the country? You tell me. You tell me. As for what led me to believe someone copied my video title is because it's the same bloody title. But instead of a 3, there's a 4. Okay, it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. But that's fine. Again, much love to the person that did it because they're getting success from the title that I came up with, and I am genuinely happy with that. That brings me joy, and I hope the person does it again. If it brings them money, brings them success, let them do it again. I have no problem whatsoever with someone ripping off my title. I'm serious though. He's copied the title word for word, same cap locks or same lowercase where it's lowercase, uppercase where it's uppercase, same special line that I made. No problem. You've copied my title, but I am genuinely happy. But you gotta say, you know, a square's a square, a horse is a horse. I came up with the title with a little bit of originality, and it's been copied, and I'm okay with that. But I might seem a little bit salty right now, but believe me, it's because of the piece of paper from today. It's not about the title. If you're watching this, whoever took that title and copied me, do it again. I do not mind. I promise you that. Alright? I did say rip off. You call it what you want. I don't care. Next comment. Brexit, you've misspelt Brexit, is the reason. This is with regards to why is it so difficult for me to be able to come back to France. Is it because of Brexit? In all honesty, if I answer you, there's going to be people that are going to be annoyed and think that I'm trying to have some political stance. But yes, the answer is yes. Brexit has taken away my freedom of movement within the EU. And that of every single Briton, of course, who holds a British passport. We no longer have freedom of movement in the EU, and as well as that, it's making it a lot more difficult for me to get back to France with my wife. So yes, is the short answer. Whether or not Brexit benefits the country of Britain, I do not know. Britain has many more problems, and I shouldn't have answered that question because it's quite politically charged, but I'm just telling you that Brexit has been detrimental to my life. I think we should move on to the next comment. I'm in a no-nonsense mood in this video today, I'll tell you that. The fact that with all that mess, you left the curtains intact. Well, of course, Bookmouse2719, because without the curtains intact, the curtains are the very fabric that's holding this renovation together. So we left them intact, very delicately. Next comment. I may have gotten several respiratory diseases just by watching this. I hope you are all healthy. Quicks57, you make a good point there. I will be honest, we should be extra careful with regards to wearing masks and protective gear, which is something that we might overlook sometimes, in all truth and honesty. And thank you for bringing it up. Yeah, you got to be careful. I do try as much as possible to wear face masks and stuff. The proper ones as well, not the cheap ones. You can't cheap out with your health. But on occasion, yeah, we've gone without. Next comment. Lovely video. I especially liked the classical music in the background. Maybe some Debussy in the future. You know, to pay homage to the French. Well, I'll be paying homage to the French when they come through with this visa, to be honest with you. But until then, we're just going to get any old music. No, just kidding. Yeah, I'd love to play some Debussy. But it's all down to what I can get a license for. I know in the last video we got some really good music. We got a bit of the old Pompeii by Bastille, the Hans Zimmer version. But yeah, I had to license that specially for the video, so I can't do that every video because yeah, just it's a bit more involved with getting it approved and stuff. But it was good fun. Next comment. I am worried about the curtains. Could you remove them now and send them to skilled people for restoration and then have them framed, ensuring they're perpetual. ... That's a very, very sound comment. I am also worried for the curtains. You know what? At this stage, the curtains are the least of my worries because they offer... I should have brought them with me. I should have kept them with me, kept them safe. But, yeah, I miss those curtains. I look forward to seeing those curtains again one day. If they're still there. I'll be heartbroken if they're not. But anyway, thank you for your comment, by the way. Thank you for all those comments. They were very nice. I thought I'd read those out. You can tell I'm in a funny mood. I'm in a very no nonsense sort of mood today. By the way, Dave is in the first floor now. He's doing the niche, the corniche, the beautiful little nichey weeshy woo wah. He's doing a great job of insulating the niche. Yeah, if I answered those comments a bit abruptly, especially about the Brexit one, please note I'm not, you know, I'm not stating any political opinions. I'm just being factual. I'm being straight to the point, a very matter of fact, because when things don't go to plan in your day, you can get a little bit worried about what's going to happen in the future. And this visa not coming through next month, it's not just a delay, but it also has financial consequences, because all of the visa fees, the trip on the airplane to the magical other town in order to go to the embassy and all that, or the consulate, or whatever it is, I don't even know at this stage, but to go to the place, everything's got a cost. And if the visa doesn't come through, then we have to apply again, and it's going to be hundreds again, if not close to 1,000 every single time that I apply. So or we apply, my wife and I. So yeah, but hey, it's all in the name of progress. You got to keep your chin up, and yeah, just don't give up. That's my advice for today, is do not give up. As Dave makes his way in the first floor future ensuite, he's going to do a bit of chiseling, I believe, at this back wall. Get the old stuff off the wall. Beautiful DeWalt drill there, by the way. Lovely, glorious looking drill. Does that drill need a visa? I don't think so. So yeah. That's it. That's all I can say. I've been very animated in this video. Obviously because I've been waiting the whole day for a piece of paper that I was told would come today, so I've been lied to. But Dave's doing a great job of chiseling away at the back wall there. And the renovation continues, and I hope you enjoyed that little bit of renovation footage as well. That's still ongoing, of course. I'm gonna try and put out lots and lots of videos because I need the money to pay for all this visa malarkey and stuff, you know. So, but I really appreciate everything, and pay for the renovation. Oh crikey, let's not even talk about it. Don't buy a house in France if you do not live in France 100%. Like, if you're not sure of being there, honestly, it's a nightmare. It is a nightmare. It is. I'm going to be honest. It's stressful. It can be quite stressful. And this is me being candid. That piece of paper's done a number on me, I tell ya. Let me tell ya. But look at Dave. Look, he's doing a great job. He keeps the place tidy. Really appreciate it. And I'm very lucky to have friends that are keeping me on the straight and narrow. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? I should have got Dave to bring me the piece of paper. It would be here by now, I reckon, if he was in charge of it. Beautiful socks, by the way, Dave. Thank you for your lovely socks. Beautiful, beautiful socks. Love them. Love them. Absolutely love them. And with that being said, that's going to be all for the renovation video today. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what to say. I'm being very, yeah, it's not my finest hour, all right? Very emotionally charged I am right now in this video. So I hope it brought you entertainment at the very least, because that's what I aim to do here on the YouTube channel known as Life of Ryan. I aim to entertain. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'll see you in the next video. I've got nothing more to say. Love you lots. Bye for now.